You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, I got to give the Pittsburgh Steelers some credit. All right, they may be a left-leaning organization or a left-leaning run organization, but they're not going to alienate fans that support President Trump or players. I mean, let's be honest. Aaron Rodgers is coming into this thing, and it's no secret how he voted. And we found out the other day, well, we know the political leanings of Mason Rudolph. So enter in a lot of leftist and woke Steelers fans that tried to get the organization to give Mason Rudolph the boot. All right, a lot of Steelers fans got angry because Mason Rudolph showed up at a Donald Trump rally. And to the Steelers' credit as an organization, they have told these fans, too bad, so sad, we're not going to get rid of Mason Rudolph because he went to a Trump rally, even though his politics doesn't identify with theirs. All right, so Mike Florio, while the term the stick to sports door swings both ways. By the way, Florio is he's a leftist lunatic himself. While the term rose to significance as a catchphrase for conservative voices who hope to shout down athletes and media with conflicting beliefs, fans who have concerns about the current state of the union are objecting to those athletes who are aligning with the person who's running the show. For instance, the Steelers dealt with complaints from fans and season ticket holders, while regarding Friday night's appearance by quarterback Mason Rudolph and safety Miles Killebrew at a local rally held by President Trump. Steelers legend Rocky Bleier was also in attendance. I believe Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell was there too. Are they not? Is Antonio Brown not considered a Steelers legend? Because he should probably be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, prime Antonio Brown was one of the greatest wide receivers I've ever seen. Via Jerry DeLuke of Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, the reaction was strong enough to prompt the Steelers to send an email to those who objected. Here's the full text of the email posted by DeLuke. Quote, "We appreciate you taking the time to share your thoughts with us. As valued fans, your voice is an essential part of what makes our Steelers community and fan base so strong. We understand that a recent rally in Pittsburgh has generated a range of reactions from our fan base. Our alumni and current players make their own individual decisions that reflect their views. They do not necessarily represent the view of the entire Pittsburgh Steelers organization. Thank you again for sharing your thoughts. We appreciate your passion and your continued support." That is the correct thing for the Steelers to say as an organization. That team is full of Trump supporters, and they know it. All right, and they know it. What are they going to do? Look, somebody had told me a while back that they thought maybe 9 out of 10 players actually voted for Trump in the NFL or something to that effect. But it's not just that. It's the idea that they're saying, look, we appreciate your political leanings. We're not going to factor that into our decisions we make as an organization. So you're talking about a leftist organization. I mean, that's what I'll give you some context in a minute, but they did the right thing. They pushed back against these fans that were upset. The Rooney family, which has owned the Steelers since their inception, have routinely and aggressively supported the Democratic Party. Dan Rooney, the late father of current owner Art Rooney II, served as the U.S. ambassador to Ireland under President Barack Obama. Hold on a second. President Barack Hussein Obama. The players have the right to attend the rally if they want. The fans who are upset have the right to say so. The Steelers have the right to try to put out the fire. It's all part of the First Amendment in full practice. At the end of the day, if the Steelers just want to win football games, if they're concerned about political beliefs of their players, they wouldn't be waiting for Aaron Rodgers to accept an offer of employment. That's exactly right. By the way, this is hilarious. Rodgers once referred to Joe Biden as an effing neck sniffer. Tell Aaron Rodgers when he's telling lies. I mean, what are we talking about? No. I mean, look, I'm sure there's several organizations in the league that is wildly left-leaning. But the Steelers said that doesn't matter. What our players' beliefs are does not matter. We understand that some fans are upset. You got to understand on the other side of the coin, they said fans too, which means they heard from some fans that supported Mason Rudolph being there too. All right. That's interesting. So that's the right answer. I mean, the Steelers can't cut players. It's amazing that lunatic fans believe the Steelers should cut players because they attended a Trump rally. You wouldn't have a football team to field if you found out the voting direction. If that's the way these fans wanted to go, the voting direction of their players. I think fans of that party going left would be shocked as to how many players, coaches, members of ownership, etc. I mean, look, hell, Woody Johnson. I mean, that's, him and Trump are way tight. By the way, that didn't influence Aaron Rodgers. He can't stand Woody Johnson. That's the right answer, pushing back against fans that wanted some repercussions. Isn't that wild? Mason Rudolph, a couple of years ago, takes a Steelers team that was crashing and burning and righted the ship and led them into the playoffs. And because he went to a Trump rally, a section of the fan base is crying in their spoiled milk. Good God. Some people are unbelievably weak. It's crazy. I mean, look, my son is a massive Steelers fan. All right? I know his political leanings are a lot like dear old dad. All right? Now, I'm not calling him going, you know what? Rooney supported Obama and was underhand. You need to disown the Steelers. I'm not doing that. I'm just not. People are pushing back now in a lot of good ways. Even the Steelers. I'm not asking them to align with Trump. I don't give a shit. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.